Something
Stream
tell you.
stopped. I had to restart it. Yeah, I had to restart it.
What's up, Ian?
Remember, I was saying to you I was waiting on potatoes to get the pig mix started again.
You're waiting on potatoes, yeah?
Yeah, well, I just went over there to the multi-grain silo to get straw for the cows and the pigs. And whenever I was cycling through the different things, I noticed I have 97,000 storage of pig food sitting in that silo.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
Zach.
been
I don't
sitting
know
for,
what happened. The
I've
stream
been
just
sitting
dropped.
I've been sitting 2 days waiting on these fucking potatoes.
Told you, mate. You gotta watch it where you put stuff because it's sort of yeah. You've got to be careful what you know where you put stuff and what you do because I could put stuff in one silo and it register in the other, but I get it out the other and it's not in the one I went to. You know what I mean? You got to be vigilant what you're doing.
I don't remember putting it there. That's the only thing. I'm only after putting potatoes in there to start making it again. So I definitely don't have 97,000 made already.
Right,
I know,
on
I
you
know
go.
she's fast, not that fast.
Need to get these potatoes in.
Yeah, let me
I've
know
got
when
my
you're
yacht.
done. I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, I only got a little field, mate. Probably won't take me no more than 45 minutes in our time.
Not a problem.
We have to put some in another field somewhere.
Where's
If
old
you do a
Tinny
big
at?
enough, if you do a big enough field, what?
Where's old Tin Hill at?
He's on the other server. Already been over there.
He said
Not
the hell
talking,
with
though.
us.
What you do on them?
Oh. Sometimes he just likes his own time, doesn't he? His own space.
I don't blame him. We all get that way.
Yeah.
Coffee time on Zach. Coffee says Zach says he's getting him coffee so he can watch and learn.
Come on the server, Zach. Honestly, you won't regret it. Don't be shy. We'll educate you if you're not sure on stuff.
I almost messed up.
Ask questions, mate. I don't mind helping people out, giving advice, and if you've got any problems and you're on your server or whatever you're doing, whether it's a career or whatever, fire away. But you're better off coming on, mate. Countryside farming. Go down and check my roast dinner in a minute.
What you cooking?
We're having a barbecue.
Send me your address so I can come by and eat.
Chicken roast.
Mmm.
We're having a barbecue.
Oh, nice.
Now, do you know how to cook barbecue over there? You know, oh, everybody claims they know how. You know.
I mean, you light
Easy.
the barbecue. You light the
Get wood smoke
barbecue, and you give it half an hour, and then you stick the food on her.
Yeah, you got to wait for the charcoal to
Yeah.
the flames to go out.
Mm.
Is that not the right way, Nelson?
Yeah, that's one way, but the best way is to cook with wood.
Yeah.
But do you have to
And
get
you don't
some kind of
need-
special? Do you have to get
You
some
don't
kind of
need no-
special wood for that, or can you just use logs?
I prefer
Like live
hickory, oak on beef, and if you get into poultry, a lot of apple wood, cherry wood, stuff like that.
It's
But hickory,
ni-
and it's just same way as charcoal. If you're going direct fire, just let it get down in the coals, and then start cooking it. And smoking, just monitor your temperature if you're gonna smoke
Hey
it.
up. Let's four
And you
herons
don't-
going across field 82. Look up now, son. Going to the bottom end of the map. Towards the sunrise. 4 herons.
What the fuck was this AI doing?
Yeah, you want to just invest in get a ninja. It's called a firewood ninja. You get like wood pallets with it. So what you do is you put the wood pallets in a little compartment, and it actually barbecues your food, but with wood. You get that wood effect,
Oh.
smoke. Ninja, I think Ninja do it. They're over 100 quid, like, but they're worth it. Stick them out on the table outside. Have a look at them and go onto the Ninja website.
What did you say it's called?
It's a Ninja do it. You know them Ninja air fryers and all that.
Yeah.
It's that company. Go on their website. You just put wood pellets in it. Let it smoke. Bang your meat in. Bosh. You thank you later. Trust me. I like a traditional barbecue, but down to each their own, innit? Lorry's nice and clean. Look. Right. Next job. Get those taters out. Rev the old combine up. Get this set on AI while I go and check my. Oh, damn it! Give me permission now, so can you please?
Give me just a second.
Engine, wood
Thank you.
fire, outdoor, electric barbecue, grill and smoker.
Yeah.
Pellets. Yeah, the pellets make your smoke.
Oh, there's an electric one, this one.
Yeah, they probably are electric, but they're tasty, mate.
Holy
Trust me.
fuck. £300.
You just done fucking 13-hour shift. What's up with you?
Yeah, Zach, you take them ribs and every 2 hours
you know how
or
much
every
bread it takes
hour
to make that?
spray them with apple juice. Oh,
Not a lot.
Oh, it takes a brave bit.
Right.
Oh, that does look good though.
Yeah, that shit's out. Go on YouTube. Oh,
yeah, about
fuck's
every
sake.
hour, spritz them with apple juice. Gives it a good, nice crust.
Taking
I'll be
the
back in
piss.
5 months here. I'll be back in a
Why
minute.
can't I fucking AI this? Ugh. I have to do the whole fucking film myself. Fuck's sake.
Oh yeah, pellet grills are good. They work real well. I like the whole. It's less to maintain, you know. And now they got them to where you can Bluetooth them to your phones and keep up with the temperatures. It's great. But the ones they're talking about are those Ninja, I think, indoor ones. Hey Zach, would you put a link to Caveman and Beard's channels in my chat for me, please, if you don't mind, sir? When you live down in the south, the way south like I do, you don't have to wait till summertime. You can cook all year round. What's going on, Ian? Let me go down here. Repair this tractor and practice what I preach and give it a good wash. Don't put the big, yeah, just make sure it's the extension. For some reason, it seems like the full size one doesn't work. Hold on, I'll show you. Give me just a second. And put it on the slurry side. And give it an hour. Do the toggle free. Toggle free. You see right here, here's my slurry for the pig pen, and here's the extension for the manure heap. And the cow one, there's the milk drop. Gotcha, Cave. And here's mine, my manure pit. Zach, I'd probably go nuts. But on this one, I've had issues leaving stuff around. Hold on, Cave. You've seen mine. I'll take you over and show you how Grafters is too.
Zach, if you don't wash your vehicles, mate, you're going to be spending more on maintenance because your maintenance goes down faster. So basically, if you've got low maintenance machinery, the yield of your crop when you're harvesting is really bad.
See, this is
It's worth washing stuff.
Just get rid of the buildings. Build your own farm on there, Cave. That's the best way to do it. But you see, here's a grafter's pig pen. Here's his slurry drop, and here's his extension. But I noticed with the cow side, you didn't have to put it right against the slurry side. You see, it was on my milk side. And I'll go over and show you his cow setup.
I need to buy more because recently sold mine because they all money.
Well, he's saying he had an issue with putting his down. His manure bunker. And I'm showing him how ours is. See, here's his cow shed. And here's his heap of shit.
Yeah. So that manure can hold 4 million litres. I'll tell you what's in there now. But there's about 2.5 million litres in there by looking at it.
Yeah, you definitely got a
2
pile.
2,016,145.
Now, if you want to go for the most manure fast, buffaloes produce the most manure out of any animal. But I prefer doing the beavers.
Yeah,
I do.
definitely.
But the highest manure producer is the buffalo.
Come on, son, it takes bloody ages, doesn't it, to rise?
But yeah, Cave, put that, if you do pigs, put that peed fig mixer on there. And this fermenting silo. Fermenting silo, we just dump the grass in, and it takes up less slots doing that instead of over bales. And you see what all it makes here. I mean, you can, it makes TMR, silage, hay.
Nelson, your seed is acting up. Field 25. Can I take permissions off you, mate, please?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it always on this side it goes
Damn it.
goofy.
I should take permissions off. I need it back, mate. I need to do this harvest tonight. The whole point of doing it to start with, I forgot. Right. Let me just work some out.
Oh yeah, no worries. Play how you like to play, buddy. But that pig feed mixer also comes with a cow mixer too, so you could do it that way. So it's 2 mixers in one package. But if you do pigs, that pig feed mixer is the way to go.
Potatoes out. I need to put a bigger field of them.
I'm having trouble getting this manure to go in this manure spreader. You know what? I didn't check something.
myself, don't I?
I bet I gotta put it over where the slurry thing is.
Yeah, if you caveman, if you make your own bales at your own fields, it doesn't take count. It doesn't take slots when you make bales. There is
Just don't buy them.
Yeah, just don't buy bales or pallets from the shop because they all take one slot each. So if you're going to be trying to rush and set yourself up, I seriously wouldn't be, especially on these modded maps. I wouldn't be buying any bales. You're better off just being a bit more patient and producing your own. They will take slots up. Same as trees and that. Some trees take 25 slots when you place them. So you need to take that into consideration if you're on one of these modded maps. Can be a pain in the fucking ass. I mean, I prefer doing my own bales and feeding my own with my own TMR mixer, but I need more fields than I've got, and obviously doing it the way we're doing it on here, just put 1 or 2 mods in to help people. It's not a cheat. It's you know, it's just a different way of playing. It's just as realistic, but we're all limited to sort of the amount of fields we've got. So I opted to put this pig feeder in. 1 or 2 I put in that are realistic. Well, they're all realistic. I wouldn't play otherwise because I don't like shit like that. On a mega farm, everyone will be baling. Baling straw, be baling hay, baling silage. How would you get on now? So loading lorries with bales with a telehandler?
I didn't. I had the not auto baler, but I had the ones that you get on vanilla that grab them and put them up. I always enjoyed using them. I don't really care for a lot of the auto load stuff. I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah, but have you loaded Arctic lorries with a telehandler? Like, as in doing like loading bales yourself?
Turbo scan. Yeah, I've never put it on lorry.
Huh?
I've never loaded them on lorries.
Hahaha. Square bales are easier.
Well, I haven't. I like to try that new square barrel things they put in the game. You know, that grabs them.
Yeah.
The vanilla
You
one.
get 14
They
on
add.
the 14 bales. But they're bigger bales, so there's not as many comes off the field, but yeah, the size of them are bigger. Yeah, they are good bale loaders, but you need somebody who's prepared to do a lot of trips.
Yeah. I don't know, that one holds quite a few round bales, but I mean, yeah, you'll still have to do quite a few trips.
24, the round ones you hold.
The only thing I ever liked that was auto loading was the production ones, grabbing pallets of stuff. But anymore, I don't even do that. I just set everything to auto sell. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes away a lot of time I have to invest in loading pallets. I just let it do its own thing, and that way I can continue.
Yeah, definitely. There's an option to make your life easy. Why make it hard?
Yeah, and I look at
don't
the
I don't mean by putting a mod on. I mean by actually making it easy by just direct selling rather than pissing around loading a fucking lorry for 2 hours over a period of 10 bloody greenhouses and milk, whatever.
yeah.
Point. What you lose,
I don't
like
even
said
like.
earlier, what money you lose by selling it direct, you make up elsewhere. You're in the field more.
That's right, Ian. We are right up caveman's alley. Trust me.
Trust me, guys, I've done a lot of testing. There's a lot of things I don't like how I play. Not how I play, but I wouldn't play. There were a lot of way a lot of people do because I like realistic. And there's a lot of people out there. I've had guys before when I had my Carmson map. Or I'm not playing your map. And why is that? Well, you've only got about 17 mods. And like, yeah, we're not having no more either. Nah, fuck that, I'm not playing that. So why? Because I'm on PC, says on my career I've got over 512 mods. And so, like, I tell you one thing now, mate. You're on the wrong fucking server. You're better off on a PC server. If that's what you want to do. Cross-play servers aren't for you. You didn't like it, you started getting shitty. So, it is what it is. People like to play the way they like to play, but when you get these people on PC and that, they start chucking the dummies out the pram because they ain't got over 1 million mods. It's just like, well, you're ruining the game, in my opinion. I think what Giants need to do is you should have the privilege to play with mods after you've actually played vanilla in the game after so many hours. So if you've played over 500 hours of vanilla, they should then it should be an award, in my opinion, where you should be able to then play with certain mods. You do a few more 100 hours, whatever hours, or achievements, and you get to play with other mods, so on and so forth. That's how they should do it. So when you go, same as like, I don't play Call of Duty, but I know people that do. Same as Call of Duty, you spawn in, bang, you're dead. Spawn in, bang, you're dead. Spawn in, bang, you're dead. And it's just like, how the fuck is that enjoyable? Because they're on PC. They've bought this pack, that pack, done this, that, the other. How can they actually enjoy playing the game like that when, in fact, they're not even playing the game, are they? Makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't get these people, like, don't get me wrong, I get content creators that try to make the best content for people to view, to get the views, to get the money they paid, and this, that, and the other, I get it. But you've got people that want to know stuff, say via YouTube. It's very hard to get videos out there that are vanilla. There are videos out there, but there's more videos out there than what there are vanilla videos that are modded to hell. Because without the mods, you wouldn't make decent content. And I personally think that that it's wrong in doing that. I don't even watch the modded videos that people put out. I watch people that like Caveman or us. I watch realistic stuff, stuff that I'm able to do and jump into mine and go, "Ew, let's try it. Never used this. Let's do this." You're playing the game. You're not just being an absolute fool by trying to teach yourself how to use these mods when you don't even know how to use the game itself. It just don't make sense to me at all. Never got my head around it. Not just this game, but any game. Just don't understand it. And then people chuck the toys out the pram and it's a really good server, but I need more mods. It's like, not on here, you know what I mean?
That's a lot of the people that want the high-end stuff right off the bat instead of working toward it. And to me, that's boring. I'd rather start
Lazy, mate.
very little, and build myself up. Build kind of like build your empire.
Yeah, if Caveman, to be honest with you, mate, our other mate who comes on here, he's got a farm of mine and he's set a server up on not Moss Valley,
Alma.
Alma, and I said to him the best way to fertilise your fields would be with the biggest liquid fertilizer sprayer, because the reach on it, bang, you're done. If you're gonna go out and start slurry spraying and all the rest of it, you're gonna have a few hours on your hands of just slurrying. I don't think many people would be down for that, considering the size of the fields. 9 moment, you know, mind numbing.
Yeah, you'd have to have a killer cow and pig set up to get enough slurry and manure to harvest those fields.
Oh, trust me, mate. Like, seriously, if we do what I said to you earlier, trust me, you'll see. Let's put it this way. I had 2 biomass, and I wanted to get 4 eventually, but the game knackered up. I was producing that much gear, I couldn't get rid of it in the field quick enough. So that's why I went down the route of biomass, because it was there to, you know, get rid of the stuff. Then we just use a digestate.
Oh yeah, that's cool, Caveman. The reason I like doing manure and slurry together is it's hard to run out, if that makes sense. And the dry manure, you tend to use less fertilizer in the field as you do slurry. But either way, you're still doing the same thing. You're still saving yourself money on buying fert. He's fitting to try a Moss Valley, and he was talking about he don't know if he's going to put down a manure pit. Might just stick to the slurry.
Just put down manure slurry extension.
Yeah. I think he's more concerned with, because he don't want to delete nothing. He wants to keep the map the way it is, and he's more concerned about space.
Well, yeah, there is that, but I could get what you're saying in regards to Moss Valley, because it's so hilly,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't mean this disrespect to anybody individual or anybody. I'm just saying that when you've got hilly maps, you know, I like to try and use or utilise the map as best you can with what the person made it for to be. If you start taking, you know, a lot of the buildings down and that, it makes you wonder why people choose that particular map, because you just ruin somebody's hard work. Do you know what I mean? To make it what it is. But on the other hand, the terraforming side of it, you have to be pretty good at it to go into hilly fields to start building on. I mean, it's not about the money and that. You want to try and get something together in your brain and then bang it out, cheat the money in, build it, whatever. Unless you wanted to actually earn the money in the game to then build out the money you earn. That's one of the ways that we played on Calmsden. Fucking mental. It works, honestly. It's just like, I think I'll have to do it again at some point. People just loved it.
What time you
People
planning
were
on streaming?
bewildered.
Yeah. Yeah, Caveman. All right. Well, you'll know we'll be lingering in the chat if you got any questions. And giving you grief for not washing your stuff. You see what I'm using, caveman? This is called a pressure washer. Told me to shut it.
Don't tell me they're expensive because they're not. They're about £4,000.
Yeah.
You can't make £4 for a jet wash. You're on the wrong game.
I think that was my first interaction with him, was giving him crap about a pressure washer. Oh, Zach, yeah, you had to learn. Keeps that maintenance up. Plus, you got to think, look how much money you spend on that equipment. Might as well clean it up.
If you don't do it, A, it costs you more when you maintain your vehicles, because your maintenance goes down faster when it's dirty. But also, you're putting all this time and effort in your fields to fertilise it, get the max yield and field bonus, but yet when you harvest it, because you've got unmaintained machinery and dirty, you're actually knocking off probably 10 and 15% of your field yield. It's a knock-on effect all around.
Like most of my grain crops, I get a yield bonus of 100%. With that MacDot, I'm getting 125. And of course, the bigger the field, the better.
Ian's still here. I thought Ian shot off.
Oh.
I'm just fixing the boy here.
What's he say?
I'm just
He's
fixing my AI worker.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder if I can see that rat tonight, little bastard. It's actually chewed a hole in the fence. I need to go and have a look at this. Why the fuck's it doing this?
All in that cotton. I bet Tin Hill's over there crapping his pants about them field sizes.
I was just thinking about that. Staying on here tonight.
How are you?
Yeah. Spent over 13 hours there yesterday.
Yeah. If you guys want to see that Alma setup, I can take you over and show it to you. Y'all just let me know. I'll be streaming that as well. That one's one big mega farm setup.
I'm going to sort my dinner out. Cooked. Just got to serve it up, mate. About 5 minutes.
Finna eat, huh?
Right, give me 5 now, so I'll be back.
All right. This is my rope factory here. When I started producing cotton, I quit doing wool. I just don't like messing with the pallets. When you got a bunch of animals and fields to take care of, you just don't have time to mess with pallets. What'd he do? Run over people on the sidewalk. I can't drive. Hey, Ruth. Not much. We're all just hanging out, helping each other out. How you doing today, Ruth? I'm great. I'm great. Figured I'd get on here and knock out a stream before Cave fires up so I can watch some Caveman. Give him crap about not washing his vehicles. Now I got to give Zach crap too. Zach apparently doesn't do it either. I'm moving this stuff because I'm about to turn that into a big field. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know. It seems like sometimes it gets stuck when you turn. It burns me up. I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'll holler at everybody on Caveman stream later. Everybody have a great day.